been difficult moments because exchange between countries, nationalities and culture is not always easy. But it's because we fight not against us, but we fight because we believe that this project could be very good, fantastic, because we felt we could bring on stage the words of the young people, that has a coherence and make us strong. At the end of the day, it's only the performance of the public who is important.
It is a contemporary artistic reflection indeed, and but that brings to surface a lot of feelings, definitely, and a lot of thoughts. And I understood from reading about this project, because it is basically a larger project than this theatrical experience. It's based on a gathering of people of Romania and Norway in various workshops on the basis of the partnership between two theatrical institutions, the National Theatre of Timișoara, to whom actors and the director I welcome here, and I really congratulate them for their outstanding performance. I would really like to congratulate the director of this play for his outstanding performance, the actors, the managing director from Romania that managed to do all this project together, and I think it is an excellent project, and it shows that the cooperation within the framework of this joint partnership in accessing the EU fund, the EEA funds and the Norwegian funds proved to be beneficial in the end.
So I think every book, every theater piece, every cultural sign is a development for our conscience, European conscience. And yes, we are now in very hard times, and we have to be very, very much together in the culture. And this book is a moment of this. So remember this project with this book. Remember this play with this book.
I need to say, first of all, thank you very much to the young people in Timișoara, because everything came with our meeting. I've been inspired by their stories. I've been inspired by their point of view, the way they look to the society, and also they teach me Romania, because it was my first time in Romania. I didn't know so much about Romania. We saw a lot on TV when it's happened, the revolution in Romania. It's what I knew about Romania, people fighting for freedom. And it's still in these young people, it's something about this. They want to fight for freedom, for a better life, for their dreams, and it's that I keep with me. The project also has been for me all the way a question of adaptation, because adapt myself to a new language, adapt myself to a new society, adapt myself to a way to do theater.
I'm happy about the quality and the actor, that they are so, for us, so strong and good, and the videast who made the video, the composer.
Mi s-a părut foarte interesant, actorii sunt foarte buni, de mult nu am mai văzut o piesă în limba română, de foarte mulți ani, și chiar mi-a lăsat o impresie foarte bună. A fost foarte complex, emoții și modul cum au spus-o, a fost foarte frumos, mi-a plăcut.
Well, I thought it was good. It seemed very deep, complex, with it was a great performance, great actors, very strong.
Their stories and problems.
Eu cred că este un spectacol într-adevăr foarte puternic, un spectacol care face să vibreze niște cozi în oricare tânăr, și chiar și în mine, care nu mai sunt atât de tânăr în momentul de față. Este un spectacol despre responsabilitate, este un spectacol despre viitor, este un spectacol despre deschidere, este un spectacol despre adaptare versus libertate. Cum poți să gestionezi toate acestea de o manieră care până la urmă trebuie să fie responsabilă pentru tine și pentru ceilalți. Eu cred că acest proiect este un proiect reușit, o cooperare reușită între Teatrul Național din Timișoara și Compania Valiente, și sper că asemenea proiecte culturale de calitate vor continua în viitor, având în vedere că există premizele inclusiv financiare de a se dezvolta sănătate. Mulțumesc!
I think it was a very strong experience. This direct feeling of the direct contact with the material I like very much. So I think it was. I'm glad I was here.
I liked the performance very well. It was kind of different and it was disturbing in many ways. But it was, even though it was, you can recognize the stories. You can relate to the stories.
A fost interesant, n-am înțeles tot ce s-a întâmplat, dar a fost foarte puternic și da, a fost o performanță bună. Pentru noi părinții a fost la fel intens ca și pentru copii, pentru că exact toată nebuloasa și toate temerile pe care le încearcă tinerii, le încercăm și noi ca părinți, încercăm să-i înțelegem, să-i susținem și să-i ajutăm să-și găsească calea. Cred că este foarte important pentru ei. Eu personal încerc să nu-i presez în direcțiile pe care le doresc eu, ci să se găsească pe ei însuși.
You know, it's a lot of problematic with communication between generations, and I say, okay, let's do something. And then I propose to invite in theater young people, and I made some workshop with them, theater workshop. And then in these workshops I asked them to tell about their lives, to tell about the vision they had about the society, their point of view, their wish, their dreams, how they were looking to their future. And it began there, and then with Mikhaila, because I wrote the text with Mikhaila Mikhailov. I thought they were very open and very, and of course the theater is a fantastic tool to communicate. So if you give space and you give them possibility and confidence to express themselves, and they begin to tell about themselves and very deeply and personally. So and I thought they were very enthusiastic, and it was really a pleasure to work with them actually.
I want to make a parallel with what's happening in the play when I say that they need a special kind of place. They just need the kind of place where they can feel safe to communicate in a way that they feel the need to communicate.
I've learned something playing this character. I've learned that I don't care what's going to be in this life, what job is going to have, what family, I don't care. As long as he's happy with himself, he's a good man, he's a good person, like a good person, and he's content with himself.
We found out this topic, it's the most heavy. It seems like nothing because everybody speak about, but nobody listened about. And I think this play and this performance is about listening, about sharing, about trying to create a bridge between humans, between generations. It's not a fight, it's not supposed to be a fight, even that the world is fighting in every possible way.
A financial and very substantial help. Romania benefits from 306 million euros provided by the countries from the European economic space, and mostly from Norway.
First of all, I just must say I feel a bit humbled because I'm the only one here who hasn't been working with the play. But from my point of view, I agree with you. I think from what I understood, this is about radicalization. And it does it very well because it doesn't, it talks about the fence, this group, but it doesn't say anything how it is. And I think that's very much what very much of this radicalization is about. It isn't so much about, whether you go for that ideology or the other one. It's more about this feels the need of being seen, and this is very much shown very good in this play. You know, he's well, his parents see him, but that's not enough for children after a certain age. And then he gets into this group and he has a whole audience. He's really seen, and that's what's so much radicalization about, you know, it's like the instant solution.
I realized the text was so rich, so I needed to tone down. I needed to make something subtle.
From your point of view, what the young people want today?
Most of all, they want attention. And the problem here is there is a society where, you know, having this attention, no matter what the reason, is really what is the best. You know, you become an instant, you can become famous from anything, and as long as you're famous, you can become anything. You know, you don't have to have a talent whatsoever, like what's happening now in USA. Like, for instance, it's we kind of all have to try to look for more quality than just this value of exposure. It's not these people who are just exposed for just famous for just being famous who are there, and I think this is also related. And that's also what these radical movements, they really get into that. And I can offer, you know, a quick solution as Marcelino told.
I just wanted to say it was great. It was very intense. I felt there was no breaks at all, but it was very cool. But I was wondering, like, I'm sorry, the scenography. The scenography. Yes. How did you choose it? How did you decide that you wanted the sticks there, or you know, my English just went away right now, but yeah, you understand. Thank you.
All the scenographies are prototypes, so it develops as you go, in a way. You can come with something that's completely off your mind, that's like, this is how it is, but it will never end up like that. In the process, it's very important that we let the process also develop the scenography, and that's what happened here. The columns, I mean, Flavius is a great drummer. He needed to have something to drum on.
Kids say things, you know, and if you're a careful enough parent, you most certainly you'll be able to catch those things and see them and interpret them, hopefully in a good way or in a productive way. But yeah, thank you very much for the play. It was great, and at least on my side, yeah, it was a really nice experience.
I was just wondering if every move and every choice you made throughout the performance, was it meant to be symbolic, everything? Like, for example, the blood on the floor that the examiner rolled his face in. Was it meant to be symbolic? Was the black cross made on the screen and on the t-shirt of the father's back, was that meant to be symbolic? Was everything really symbolic?
No, I don't work with symbols. I mean, no. If when he put the cross on the screen, it's because it's for him a kind of communication. He said something no to something, or maybe it's a sign he used to communicate with other people. That's it. With the blood is because it's in the text, actually, because he said, you know, we are not pure anymore. So your blood is in the text, so he has a contact with the saliva and the blood of Same. So it's all motivates because something is the text, so another thing is the direction, and this it's like another text, And this text, I find it with working with the actors and in the process also. So all this motivation from the characters, actually, all what you see.
When we heard about the chance to meet other countries through these grants, we found it just very, very interesting, and also the way I feel Company Bivaliente, it's me, Gunhild Bjørnskov, and Marcelino, Martin Valiente. We are really searching for, of course, new project, but we are asking ourselves, where are we not in conform? Where are we not conform? Where can we always open up a door? Where can we always make new questions? Where can we always meet and be stronger by meeting new people and find new ideas or lovely things together and talk about something important? And we always try to meet new people, and that is our drive, and also our language, stage language. If we use video, percussions, body language, or I work with music and choreography together, how to go over the limits, but just for to be richer and to be more open and to communicate in, again, a new way.
The final question I would like to drop in this gray area where I moved all along is, finally, what are we saying when we are not talking to each other?
Yes,